2,000 subscribers. Let's go. Let's go. 2,000 subscribers, baby. Hope you well, hope you well, hope you well. Hope you swell. Hope you're wavy, hope you're wavy, hope you're wavy. Hope you're crazy. We are at 2,000 subscribers. That's crazy, man. I love it. Super grateful. Super grateful. It's been quite a journey thus far. And thank you to everyone for subscribing and being loyal. It's nice. It's a nice feeling. Oh yeah, before I forget, I make music. I make music. I'm doing a song a day challenge. Where the goal is to make a song a day until the end of the year. I'm on day 100, either 160 or 159. I drop 7 songs every Friday. 7 songs. So link in description if you want to hear everything I've dropped thus far. Link in description. I'm really proud of my music and I think you'll enjoy it. Like, I have a good feeling you'll enjoy it. So go check it out. There's 2,000 of you. That's crazy. That's crazy. Get in the bag, get in the damn bag. So yeah, we're at 2,000 subscribers. Yeah, you know, I think I got an itchy throat. Like, I remind myself that it's important to be in the moment and to just take it all in as it's happening, because when you're too goal-oriented and you're thinking in the future tense too much, like what my goal is to get to 10,000 before the end of the year, right? Well, yeah, maybe not. It'd be nice if I can achieve that before the end of the year, but you know, for now it's like, okay, if I can touch 10,000 relatively soon, that'd be great. But it's the little things you achieve along the way that matter, because, you know, it's like you get to 10,000 and then you're like, okay, now 100,000, now 200, now 500, now, and it keeps going up and you're never truly satisfied. Like, you have to take stock of what you have and give thanks to the Lord, and have a mindset that allows you to appreciate these things, because there's no point if you can't appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? If it's all just like a bunch of numbers to you, it's not going to mean anything in the long run. So it's important for me to establish good reasons for doing this, you know? And one thing, like when I started my channel March of last year, I was like, I don't know, I was just like, I've been watching ASMR for a while, and it'd be dope to make it, I guess. That's how I am. If I like something, I end up doing it. You know, I don't really think about logistics or like what's gonna happen, all this stuff. I just like, I like this, therefore I'm gonna do it. So it's like, it's only later on, after a while, that I realized that what it could be. Because, you know, when I started my channel, I was uploading fairly consistently, but when I saw that I didn't have that many subscribers, I was like, eh. And I took a break for like a couple months. In my mind, I was done, right? Like, I had tried ASMR, and I was like, okay, let me just be a casual viewer instead of someone that actually makes it. And that was for like months. And then eventually I checked back on my channel, and I saw that my subscribers had grown and that people had left comments. And I was like, oh, damn, there's something here. So I committed. I just committed, and over time it grew. And I met people online, and, you know, I did collabs and that sort of stuff. And yeah, it's been nice. So one thing I realized is the potential for community, because people will be commenting on my videos and you see the same names pop up, and you have conversation with them. And I started my Discord, and I have conversation with people on Discord. Shout out, his name is Raphael on YouTube. You know, you see the username, but I don't know what his actual name is. Shout out to the homie, and shout out to Braden. The other night we were just talking about UFC and stuff our parents have taught us, and like just random stuff, you know, wholesome chatter, wholesome conversation on Discord, and it was nice. I was like, wow, these are real people. So shout out Braden and Raphael, and that's why this is dope. This channel is dope, because I get to interact with people, and I get to build a real community. And, you know, I started getting paid, like, not a lot, but, you know, I started getting paid how long has it been? It's been a month now, a bit more than a month. And that introduces its own incentive as well, right? Now they're including money into the mix. Money plus community equals incentive to keep putting out the videos. There was a period of time where I was like I wasn't really, like a couple months ago, where I was just like skipping days of uploads, where I'd upload one day, then go 2 days without uploading, then upload, not 2 days, I'll go like a day without uploading. Like, you know, I'll just skip days. Because I was just in my mind, like starting to feel a bit fatigued. But then people started commenting more often. And the channel got monetized, so it's like, oh shit. All of a sudden there's all this incentive just to keep going. So I had to really like sit myself down and ask myself, like, what are you doing this for? And I think the answer I've arrived at, of course, I'd love to make a living off of this. That'd be great. But also, community, man. To build a genuine community of people that I can get to know, and you can benefit positively. That's why I talk as much as I do in my videos. Number one, I'm just talkative, but also it's like, if I can share what I'm reading, what I'm learning, random thoughts I'm having, it can help, man. It can help people, hopefully. My little Bible study that I do every Saturday, because, you know, that's probably the only time a lot of people interact with the Bible. So if I can provide them that and try make it somewhat entertaining as well, and really get into the deeper meaning of all those stories, it can help people. So the channel becomes more than just a guy tapping on objects, but even though that's valuable in and of itself, right? Like, if you're helping people sleep, helping people relax, that's valuable too. That's a form of therapy, when someone can come to your videos and just unwind and calm down. Maybe they have like anxiety or something, and when they listen to you, they woosa, you know? But yeah, I think for me, it's like, I like knowing that I can contribute in other ways on top of the relaxation aspect. It's also important for other people to, if you're a creator that's watching this, it's important to understand why you're doing it. Because when you're doing it for money, when you're doing it for views, for clout, and all that other stuff, and that's the core of why you're doing it, you're gonna find yourself doing weird shit for the money, of course. Look at my nail. Anyway, like, you know, we see it. We see people just whiling out on social media, because they're trying to gain views, but it's not worth it in the long run, because, you know, you're sacrificing something for that. Because people will see, if I do this, it's going to get me more views, which in turn means more money. So I'm just going to keep doing this thing. But it's like you're compromising your values. You're compromising yourself, really. People lose respect for you. And, you know, if you have values, you're going to lose respect for yourself as well. So I think it's okay to that's why it's important to be present-minded. It's like, when you're focused too much on the end goal, you'll end up finding yourself doing anything to get there, regardless of the cost. Yeah, like I'm okay with the slow grind, because if that's what it's meant to be, that's what it's meant to be. Like if you told me that you have to do A, B, C, D to get more views, but I don't agree with A, B, C, D, I'm not going to do A, B, C, D. You feel me? I'd much rather take the slower, more arduous road and get there with my integrity intact. So YouTube isn't everything, man. It's not the be all and end all. Like, people should really get their priorities straight. Oh snap, hold on. So yeah, here's to more growth for the channel. Very exciting. Looking forward to it. You know, I'd like to get to a point where we can start organizing like community events. You know, it's like I guess someone had suggested that we do like a Fortnite thing. We can play games together and whatnot, which would be cool. But even beyond that, like I think it'd be important for people to meet each other, actually meet. But that's like a long-term goal to work towards. Because, you know, I do think the power of this extends beyond the YouTube comments, extends beyond Discord. Like, you can genuinely get people to a point where they're meeting each other. Like, these are people you saw in the comment section, and now they're hanging out and stuff. So that's a long-term goal where we can organize community events and people can meet up and do cool shit. I remember there's this Drake fan account on Instagram, and it's a big fan account. And what they do, they organize, they call it Drake and Chill nights, where they go to different cities and they'll hire out of venues, like usually like a bar or of some sort, and they just play Drake music the whole night, and people can come, like Drake fans can just go to those events and just hang out with each other, just meet other Drake fans, like, and you know that these are people that just like Drake music. Like, there's no haters there, there's no one that's just going to be like talking a bunch of smack. It's just, you're just with like-minded people. And that's the power of like community, where it's like you're genuinely bringing people together in a real way that actually matters. So I'd love to get to that level where I can use what I do to help people make friends, help people find community. Because, you know, we live in a splintered time and everyone's fragmented. So the more things we have that bring us together, the better. Because, you know, you can, with the Drake and Chill example, you can have different views on politics, different views on religion, on all this different stuff. But the one thing that you obviously agree on is that you like Drake music. And then you can talk about your favorite Drake songs and stuff like that. And then I'm sure there'll be other things that you discover that you share in common. So it's a net positive at the end of the day. So I'd love to get to that point where I can organize stuff like that and help people meet people. That'd be dope. Yeah, but that takes time. That's not a small
feet. But with the help of y'all, with the help of people, I think we can get there. I think we can eventually get to a point where we're organizing shit like that. And then we can do online stuff as well, which is easier to get done, of course, while we're on our way towards that eventual goal of getting people to meet in real life. But yeah, thank you for 2,000 subscribers. We're on the road to 10,000. To enjoy every step of the way. Always feel free to comment below, say whatever's on your mind, and yeah, like that's why I do this, to hear from people and interact with everyone. So always feel free to comment. I really enjoy it when people comment. It's always fun talking to everyone. So yeah, do I have anything else on my mind? Oh yeah, I follow me on Twitter. I think I'm gonna post more on Twitter, just because I've been seeing Elon is paying people now. Twitter is paying people now. The creators on Twitter, so that would be a great added revenue stream, and you know, I can just share more stuff. I posted something talking about, I posted this tweet where I was just talking about culture and how culture is influenced by arts. And you know, a lot of people discard the importance of art sometimes, where they act like whether it's music, video games, movies, anime, whatever the case may be, it's like it's inconsequential. They don't realize just how much this stuff influences the youth. It influences how we dress, how we speak, the sort of things we're into, you know? A lot of guys want to sleep around and do all this crazy shit, do drugs and whatnot, because the music they listen to promotes that sort of stuff. So when you have an understanding that art is actually extremely powerful, like extremely powerful, it influences how people think, then you realize that artists are some of the most powerful people in the world, you know? More powerful than your presidents and your politicians, because, you know, presidents can definitely, politicians can definitely influence policy and the more structural side of things of how society runs, for sure. But in terms of how people think, feel, behave, the artist, that's the artist domain, man. Especially as art has become more accessible and people are sharing more often, and you have all these conversations, like, oh my god. So yeah, I just posted a tweet just glossing over that, just kind of musing over that. And yeah, so go follow me on Twitter. I'll link in the description. I'll link my Twitter in my description. I want to grow that, and hopefully that can become a thing as well, a big thing, like my Twitter account. Yeah, thanks for watching. You know, I like to pray at the end of my videos, just to impart blessing and peace and just general positive affirmations. Dear God, thank you for this individual watching this right now. Thank you for making them whole and unique and blessing them. Thank you that they're on a great journey, that they're present-minded in their journey. That is an exciting journey. You're blessing them with great experiences and great people. People who love them, who take care of them, who make them feel seen and heard, and are bringing the best out of this individual. They're the optimal version of themselves, and they work hard and they love their life. They're grateful, and through their gratitude they attract even more blessings. Ease their mind, ease their heart, Lord, in no matter what circumstance they find in. Grant them peace so that they can continue to to live a life of goodness and wellness, good health, long life and happiness over this individual and over their friends and family as well, Lord. In my name I pray, in Jesus' name I pray. Amen. Thanks again